Ladies and gentlemen, today we commence the 34th graduation ceremonies of the Colleges of Philosophy and Theology for the formation year 2023 to 2024 of the Holy Rosary Major Seminary. We now welcome with their proud parents the candidates for graduation. The candidates for graduation of the College of Philosophy. The candidates for graduation of the College of Theology. and gentlemen, let us now welcome the teaching staff of both departments, the lay professors. The priest formators of the seminary. Dr. Jean Paulette Salalimago, Chad Region 5 Official Representative. Reverend Father Manuel H. Zagada, Dean of the College of Philosophy. Very Reverend Father Joey D. Gonzaga, Dean of the College of Theology. And now we welcome His Grace, the Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon Didi, Archbishop of Caceres, Rector Magnificus of this venerable institution. We all rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging, kaya sa sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay, upang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisitil, sa nagatak tutok sa simayan, sa langit ng pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang ay magtitingin, lumalang araw ng warhagin pagsingka, buhay langit sa piling mo, ang inigaya na pagkay mga akin, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please be seated. Now, we shall witness the presentation of the candidates for the certificate of completion of the theological studies, of the philosophical studies, and the distribution of the certificate by the Archbishop of Caceres, to be assisted by Reverend Father Jason Gaite, the Discipleship 4 class advisor.
Your Grace, Most Reverend Andrew Clement Alarcon, Doctor of Divinity, Archbishop of Caceres, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, ladies, and gentlemen. It is my honor and privilege as Dean of the Studies of the College of Philosophy to present to you two candidates for completion of philosophical studies. Tito John Edsel D. Bato, Catanduanes, Diocese of Iraq. The certificates, please. Sister. Certificates of completion. Taduran Jason Irigas City, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres.
Now Now follows the presentation of the candidates for graduation from the 4-year Classical Liberal Arts course, leading to the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy by Reverend Father Manuel H. Zagada, PhD, Dean of the College of Philosophy.
Your Grace, Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon, Doctor of Divinity, Archbishop of Caceres, Dr. Jean Paulette Salalimago, CHED 5 Education Supervisor 2. I have the privilege and honor to present to you 30 candidates for graduation from the 4-year Classical Liberal Arts course leading to the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy.
The graduates will now be confirmed by His Grace, the Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon Didi, Archbishop of Caceres.
As Archbishop of Caceres, and by the virtue power vested in me by the Commission on Higher Education, I hereby confirm you graduates from the 4-year Classical Liberal Arts with a degree of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy.
At this juncture, the candidates for graduation from the 4-year Theological Studies leading to the ecclesiastical degree, Bachelor in Sacred Theology, will be presented by the Very Reverend Father Joey D. Gonzaga, STHD, Dean of the College of Theology.
Your Grace, Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon, Doctor of Divinity, the Archbishop of Caceres, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, Dr. Jean Paulette Salalimago, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege as Dean of Studies of the College of Theology to present to you 16 candidates for graduation from the 4-year course in theology leading to the ecclesiastical degree of Bachelor of Sacred Theology.
The graduates will now be confirmed by His Grace, the Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon Didi, Archbishop of Caceres.
As Archbishop of Caceres, and in the name of the Grand Chancellor and Rector of the University of Santo Tomas, Manila, I hereby declare you graduates from the 4-year course in theology leading to the ecclesiastical degree of Bachelor of Sacred Theology.
The diplomas for the graduates of civil degree, Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, will now be given by His Grace, the Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon Didi, Archbishop of Caceres, Dr. Jean Paulette Salalimago, CHED Outgoing Overseer of the AB Philosophy and MA Theology programs. He will be assisted by Reverend Father Jason S. Gaite, the class advisor of the 4th-year discipleship stage, class of Saint Jose Maria Escriva.
Abordo Adrian Chris E. Tablete, Magharaw, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres, thesis, Foucauldian concept of ethical subject on the seminary formation and evaluation. Alano Lyndon E. Manalio, Naga City, Archdiocese of Caceres, thesis, application of Pope Benedict XVI's philosophy of stewardship on environmental degradation in the Philippines. Alvarez John Lester E. Macuha, Balud Masbate, Diocese of Masbate, analyzing ecological crisis in the light of Christopher Belshaw's environmental philosophy of man's involvement with the natural world. Barasena Denry E. Fajardo, Pili Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. Breaking the silence, applying Paulo Freire's critical pedagogy to enhance pastoral care for women and children in the Archdiocese of Caceres. Casili Wincy E. Haliores, Baao, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. Understanding Christian and Islamic concepts of faith through Hans-Georg Gadamer's Fusion of Horizons. De la Cruz Vincent E. Imperial, Tigaon, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. Leonardo Mercado's Concept of Work and Leisure as Filipino Values, an application to the Seminary Apostolate. Dorongo Austin Hill E. Madrilejos, Milagros Masbate, Diocese of Masbate. The thesis, Robert Scott Kretschmar's Concept of Sports, a key to understanding its relation to the moral development of students. Enciso Jason Isaiah E. Masto, Batuan, Masbate, Diocese of Masbate. An analysis of hate speech on social media through John Stuart Mill's Harm Principle and Utilitarianism. Nacario Nicole John E. Capukian, Irga City, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. Synodality in the light of Aristotle's concept of friendship. Palencia Jules Patrick E. Bulalakaw, Baao, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. Unraveling the ethical implications of actions arising from gender dysphoria, an application of Dietrich von Hildebrand's fundamental moral attitudes. Paradela Joey E. Santiago, Gainza, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres, on the possibility of legalized abortion in the Philippines in the light of Patrick Lee's concept of personhood and moral standing embryo and 1997 Philippine Constitution. Tanyon Arlene Ibeo, Karamuran, Catanduanes, Diocese of Dirac. Jean Baudrillard's Theory of Hyperreality, an application to simulacra and simulation in TikTok. Tenedero Joas Oliver E. Adige, Dimasalang, Masbate, Diocese of Masbate. Viktor Frankl's Meaning of Life, evaluating the suicide cause among the youth.
The diplomas for Bachelor of Sacred Theology will now be given to the graduates by His Grace, the Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon Didi, Archbishop of Caceres. He will be assisted by Reverend Father William J. Santiago, Vice Rector of the Seminary.
Alba Mark Kevin E. Valera from Pili, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. Nurturing Faith, the impact of Ignatian spiritual poverty in Filipino Catholic spiritual journey. Argamosa Jonel E. Ramoso from Ginubatan Albay, Diocese of Legazpi. Fulfilling spiritual needs, a study on the celebration of online Mass at Our Lady of Assumption Parish in Ginubatan, Albay. Basilio Ron Jason E. Lavinia from Daet Camarines Norte, Diocese of Daet. Divine Mercy Apostolate Home Evangelization Program, and the promotion of the devotion to the Divine Mercy. Bergado marks Carl E. Azur from Balatan, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. The parishioners' understanding of synodality and its impact on their participation in the parish. Calage Vincent Nemi E. Reyes, Binanwanan Pilar, Sorsogon, Diocese of Sorsogon. Digitization of the sacramental records and the ecclesial growth of the parish of St. Anthony of Padua in Gubat, Sorsogon. Daza Carlo J. E. Torquator from Jose Panganiban, Camarines Norte, Diocese of Daet. Youthful connection, the impact of social media on Filipino youth's interpersonal dynamics, societal engagement, and moral compass. De Gracia Mark Christian E. Estrebelio from Balatan, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres, evaluating the impact of social media apostolate on pastoral formation, a study on the seminarians at the Holy Rosary Major Seminary. Diaz Neil E. Banyares from Sorsogon City, Diocese of Sorsogon. The instrumentality of mass media in promoting the devotion to the Holy Eucharist in the Our Lady of Fatima Parish in Sorsogon. Doma Ruben E. Dichoso from Sorsogon City, Diocese of Sorsogon. Empowerment of good governance in Philippine politics in the light of Catholic social teachings on the common good. Gapas Herodion E. Luis from Basud, Camarines Norte, Diocese of Daet. Listening as a way of becoming a synodal church. Gonzales Alan Paul E. Pasatiempo from Labu, Camarines Norte, Diocese of Daet. The Church and Family and Sexuality, the role of Christian families in a sexually liberal society. Guerrero Erickson E. Borja from Virac, Catanduanes, Diocese of Virac. Assessing the impact of the Carriage Program in the Diocese of Virac, a study on individuals with same-sex attraction. Mortega Joshua E. Folioso from Pili, Camarines Sur, Archdiocese of Caceres. Parenting responsibility, fostering children's spirituality vis-a-vis parental absence. Rojo Gilbert E. Erosin, Sorsogon, Diocese of Sorsogon. Women lectors and acolytes and participation of baptized Catholics in the Eucharistic celebration in the Diocese of Sorsogon. Romero Dan Julius E. Aguilar from Daet, Camarines Norte, Diocese of Daet. The impact of Divine Mercy teachings on parishioners' faith and growth in Barangay Alaw, Camarines Norte. Urbano Jonathan E. Santelices from Virac, Catanduanes, Diocese of Virac. The youth of Mary, Mother of the Church Parish, and their understanding of the sacredness of human sexuality.
Now, we shall witness the conferment of academic honors and citations to the philosophy grants by His grace, the Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon, D.D., Archbishop of Caceres. He will be assisted by Reverend Father Nunilon Arnold F. Bangcaso Jr., Coordinator of Discipline for the Discipleship Stage.
Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, awards for philosophy graduates, summa cum laude. Mayo pangani, siguro pa. Summa cum laude is awarded to the students who obtain a weighted average grade of at least 1.25 and completes 4 uninterrupted years of studies in philosophy without obtaining final grade below 2.25 in any subject. And this academic year's awardees, there are 3 students. First, with a general weighted average grade of 94.40 or 1.25, Palencia Jules Patrick Dean, summa cum laude. Baka po pwedeng doblyon ang pangadjikan mga magurang. Magpadagos. (94.30), 1.25, Barasena Denry F. summa cum laude. (93.7) or 1.25, Paradela Joey S. summa cum laude. A round of applause once more to our summa cum laude awardees, Valencia, Baracena, Paradela. Next, magna cum laude. Magna cum laude is awarded to the students who obtain a weighted average grade of at least 1.5 and completes 4 uninterrupted years of studies in philosophy without obtaining a final grade below 2.25 in any subject. And for this formation year's awardees, we have 4 magna cum laude. Once again, thanks to COVID-19. sorry. No, they deserve it. 91.9 or 1.5, Nacario Nicole John C. magna cum laude. Assisted by the parent, the father, and the spiritual father. Father Bong Kindo. Magna cum laude. De la Cruz, 91.6 or 1.5. De la Cruz Vincent ay magna cum laude. Ay lamang surprise ay. .3 or 1.5 from the Diocese of Masbate, Tenedero Joash Oliver A. Magna cum laude. Maray ta nakalapgot ang bangka sa west. .7 or 1.5 and CISO Jason Isaiah N. from Masbate again, magna cum laude. Awards for Philosophy graduates, Archbishop's Award for Academic Excellence. The Archbishop's Award for Academic Excellence is awarded to the student who completes 4 years of studies in philosophy and obtains the highest weighted average in all subjects with no grade below 2.25 in any subject. Palencia Jules Patrick B. Summa cum laude. Archbishop's Award. Rector's Award for Academic Excellence is awarded to the student who obtains the 3 highest ratings computed from the grade in the oral comprehensive examination, grade in research paper, and average grade in all philosophy subjects without obtaining a final grade below 2.25 in any philosophy subject. And this year's Rector's Award for Academic Excellence goes to Palencia Jules Patrick D. Summa cum laude. The next award is called Excellence in Oral Comprehensive Examination, and this is awarded to the student who obtains the highest rating in the comprehensive examination, oral examination in philosophy. And the Excellence in Oral Comprehensive Examination awardee is no less than Palencia Jules Patrick B. Magna Cum Laude. Napagal na po kamo, Mama, Papa. Next is Excellence in Thesis Writing and Defense. The Excellence in Thesis Writing and Defense is awarded to the student who obtains the highest ratings in philosophical research in both writing and public defense. And this school year's awardee of the Excellence in Thesis Writing and Defense is, guess who? Palencia Jules Patrick B. Summa Cum Laude. Kung aram mo lang ko tayo, dinara mo na si Bilog na barangay digdi, tangan mag-receive. I apologize to the parents. Yan po ang padusa sa mga gurang kan may aking mahigos mag-adal. Congratulations also to the parents and the families of Brother Jules Patrick Palencia. May pakiulay lang po ang seminaryo sa Archdiocese. Pakidagdagan po ang offer ning sugok para sa iya sa pagpangaji. Pangaji pa po. Jesse M. Robredo Service Award is given to the student who obtains the highest votes from both the student body and the seminary fathers for his exemplary service to the community. And this year's Jesse M. Robredo Service Award goes to Abordo Adrian Chris D. And parents, thank you. Another Jesse and Robredo Award, but this time Leadership Award. The Jesse M. Robredo Leadership Award is given to the student who obtains the highest votes from both the student body and the seminary fathers for his exemplary leadership in the community. And the Jesse M. Robredo Leadership Award is given to Seminarian Paradela Joey Santiago. And the next, another set of surprise awards for the undergraduates. Please prepare. Since your parents might not have been informed, please invite anyone of here, your benefactor, your tita, your tito, to come with you, should you want. Honors and awards for undergraduates of the College of Philosophy, school year 2023-2024. From first year, bronze medal with the general average of 92.55, Letada Cayetano Manuel M. Brother Cayetano Manuel. Is he here? Roquete. Silver medal 93.06. And the silver medal will go to Mendoza John Carlo S. Is he from the Diocese of Dirac? That's the Archdiocese of Caceres, sorry. Mas bad. General average of 94.89. The gold medallion, first honors. Cordial Kyle Stephen Uriel R. Second year, philosophy, discipleship states of formation, 92.78. Bronze medal is awarded to Martires Conan B. %. The silver medal goes to Seminarian Bernal Joey Jr. T. Bernal Joey. Gold medallion, 97.19. The gold medal is hereby awarded to Seminarian Urhino Jeremiah S. Urhino Jeremiah. 'And then the last set of awardees from the third year class of Philosophical Information College Department. With 93.22, the bronze medal is hereby given to Seminarian Likmoan Romel Angelo R. Caceres. Urhino is Caceres, Bernal, Caceres, Conan. Bernal Joey is from Diocese of Dirac. Congratulations to the graduates and honorees from Bishop Louis. And silver medal, 93.27. Oseo Zenadine Hobart A. from the Diocese of Masbate. Oseo Zenadine Hobart, silver medal. And finally, the last person. 93.56 gold medallion is hereby awarded to Seminarian Deliova Christian H. from Karamoan, Archdiocese of Caceres. Thank you once again to all of you. Thanks to the professors.
Now, we shall witness the conferment of Academic Excellence Awards and citations to the theology graduates by His Grace, Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon Didi, Archbishop of Caceres. He will be assisted by Reverend Father June Oliva, Coordinator of Discipline for the configuration stage.
The Rector's Award for Excellence in Thesis Presentation and Defense is given to the candidate for graduation who obtains the highest rating, computed from the grades both in thesis presentation and defense. The award goes to Guerrero Erickson E. Borja. With a thesis entitled Assessing the Impact of the Courage Program in the Diocese of Virac, a study of individuals with same-sex attraction. The Rector's Award for Excellence in the Comprehensive Examinations in Theology is given to the graduate who obtains the highest rating, computed from the grades in the 4-part examinations in all theology subjects. Our awardee for this year is Basilio Ron Jason Ilaviña from the Diocese of Daet. The Jesse M. Robredo Service Award is given to the student who obtains the highest votes from both the student body and seminary fathers for his exemplary service to the community. This award is given to Urbano Jonathan E. Santilices from the Diocese of Virac. The Jesse M. Robredo Leadership Award is given to the student who obtains the highest votes from both the student body and seminary fathers for exemplary leadership in the community. Our awardee for this year is Alba Mark Kevin E. Valera from the Archdiocese of Caceres. Honors and awards for our undergraduates of the College of Theology. First year, bronze medallion goes to Harabejo Joshua from the Diocese of Sorsogon, the weighted average of 90.79. The silver medallion goes to Paglinawan Abel Greg, Archdiocese of Caceres, weighted general average of 92.69. And the gold medallion goes to Marbida Rexter M. from the Diocese of Sorsogon, 93.31. Second year, bronze medal medallion goes to Borromeo John Israel C., 91.19. Silver medallion goes to Solivet John Paul, 91.55 from the Archdiocese of Caceres. And the gold medallion goes to Valencia Ruel S. 92.75, 78 from the Archdiocese of Caceres. Third year theology. Bronze medallion goes to Madrigalios Rey from the Diocese of Legazpi. 92.09. The silver medallion goes to Maceda Melfred Jess from the Diocese of Legazpi. 93.23. The gold medallion goes to Ragasa Roger Jude from the Diocese of Sorsogon. 93.37.
At this juncture, we shall now witness the awarding of the plaque of recognition to Dr. Jean Paulette Salalima Go. Then she will give a brief message.
The citation reads, Archdiocese of Caceres, Holy Rosary, Major Seminary, Colleges of Philosophy. Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon, Archbishop of Caceres.
His Grace, Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon, D.D., Archbishop of Caceres, Very Reverend Father Joey D. Gonzaga, Rector and Dean of Theology, Reverend Father Manuel H. Zagada, the Dean of Philosophy, priest formators, other school officials, faculty and staff, my dear seminarians, proud parents and relatives, and of course, the very reason for our presence here today, Batch 2024 of the Philosophy and Sacred Theology programs of the Seminary. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, Diyos maray na adto sa Indogabos. 5 days ago, I told Father Manny Zagada, the Dean of Philosophy, that I could not come to these commencement exercises because nobody would be left to look after my 3 children in Daraga Albay. My spouse has traveled to Ilocos region, and my nanny works for me from Monday to Friday only. So the question is, why am I here with you today? Inexplicably, believe it or not, an inner voice was prompting me to find a way, by all means, to attend this very rare and significant occasion. Surprisingly, when I brought up my dilemma to my 8-year-old mother, my brother-in-law, who is a Christian pastor in Naga, and my sister, without hesitation, they agreed to help me out. Everything seemed to fall into place, as if the heavens were telling me, just go where I want you to go. And so, last night, I and my 3 kids, along with my mother, rode the train, PNR. Cool and spacious inside, as we enjoyed every moment of our journey through the railways. It also enabled me to reminisce happy childhood memories when I would ride the train from Manila to Bicol and back. So what is the moral of the story? Especially to you as AB Philosophy and Sacred Theology majors. Follow the path where God leads you. If your will is also God's will, everything will fall into place smoothly and spontaneously. You are here for a purpose. And perhaps one of the reasons why you are here is that many people need you. A great multitude awaits you and needs good and faithful priests, especially that for the past 10 years, the number of priests has continued to decline. Many are called, but few are chosen. Be among the chosen few who bring honor and dignity to priesthood. I am not new to the seminary. I am not a stranger to the seminarian community. Prior to my appointment as education supervisor to CHED, I taught literature and English subjects at Mater Salutis College Seminary. Many of my students are now priests, including the incumbent rector, Father Andro de Vera. Father Manny Zagada and Father Joey Gonzaga, they were not my students, they are my friends for a long time, especially since I started monitoring almost 20 years ago here in the seminary. Now that I'm an outgoing supervisor for the philosophy programs of the region, there are 3 realizations which I want to share with you. Number 1, be grateful for those people who are and will always be part of your lives. your parents, your formators, your school administrators and personnel, your friends played a big role in your life. It pays to be grateful for those people who listened to us, who provided for us, who laughed and cried with us, who supported us, especially those times when we needed them most. Of all the values we can acquire, the value of gratitude is still by far the most life-changing and the most important. Excellence may get us to the top, but it takes gratitude and character to keep us on top. Second, do not take life too seriously. In the midst of the rigors of graduate studies, of the strains of your vocation, we have to touch base with our insanity once or twice in a blue moon. The seminarians and priests I've known are joyful people. They laugh a lot. They are also fully human. Therefore, celebrate your humanness. Celebrate your craziness. Celebrate life and the art of being fully human. After all, to laugh is still to be sane. To smile in the midst of problems is still to feel light amidst the heaviness of setbacks. Lastly, let us not just look forward nor look backward. Let us also look upward to the cause of all opportunities and celebrations and the source of all blessings, such as this graduation. What has been and what may have been may well serve as lesson, but what may yet be is our first concern. It is still God who gives us the strength and power to generate achievements and surmount hindrances. Because with trust in the divine providence, all things are possible. In closing, I wish to share with you my answer to the question, how do I describe a seminarian? Allow me to use the vernacular, fill in the blanks. Basta seminarista? Huh? Basta seminarista? I shall just be the one to answer the question. Basta seminarista, makadiyos, makatao, guwapo, at matalino. On behalf of Attorney Septon A. de la Cruz, CESO 3, Regional Director of CHEDRO 5, congratulations and let God be the reason for your dedication, sacrifices, and jubilation. Maraming salamat po.
Once again, give a round of applause for Dr. Jean Paulette Salalimago. Let us now listen to the address of thanks to be given to us by Seminarian Jules Patrick Palencia, the Archbishop's awardee for academic excellence of College of Philosophy.
Inaanyayahan po namin ang mga magulang, mga kapamilya, at mga benefactors ng ating mga graduates na tumayo. Bilang pasasalamat, bigyan po natin sila ng masigabong palakpakan. In this blessed day, We echo the prayer we recite in every Mass. It is truly right and just, our duty and our salvation, always and everywhere to give you thanks and praise. As the Eucharist is a testament of thanksgiving to the triune God, the giver of gifts, the lover of us all, and the divine shepherd. Firstly, we look at the image of the divine shepherd. For we are nothing more but sheep that is continuously guided, protected, and nurtured by our divine shepherd. Exemplified by our respective bishops of the different dioceses in the Bicol region, headed by the Archbishop Emeritus of the Archdiocese of Caceres, Most Reverend Rolando Octavus Joven Tria Tirona, and to be carried on by the previous Bishop of the Diocese of Daet and the new Archbishop of Caceres, the Most Reverend Rex Andrew Clement Alarcon, Doctor of Divinity, who graced us of his presence today, reminded us of the purpose of our studies and efforts, and challenged us of the call to be relevant and responsive to the demands of being Christians and followers of Christ in this modern day. Dr. Jean Paulette Salalimago, CHED Region 5 Supervisor, outgoing overseer of AB Philosophy and MA Theology programs, who through her presence and support of being here today truly reminds us that the degree we have received is also a call to serve the wider community and the Filipino people. Our respective parish priests, especially those who are here today, our priest formators in our respective formation houses who have tirelessly devoted their lives for the formation of good men and future pastors. Our professors who have equipped us with the necessary tools in this journey we call life. Sa samuya pong mga nanay, asin tatay, ikipo sa laog kan seminaryo, ang samuya pong mga seminary non-teaching staff and personnel, nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyong pag-aruga, pag-antabay, pag-asikaso, mga istorya as in inspirasyon na itinaupo nindo sa samuya. Our fellow brothers, classmates, close friends, who walk alongside us in our journey, like the sheep flocking the shepherd, thank you for the patience, the understanding, your sacrifices, the laughters, and the memories we shared. Secondly, we look at the image of the Blessed Virgin Mary, for we are but angels beneath Ina's manto. With her loving care, sent us people to help us along the way, the people who made a retreat meaningful and spiritually nourishing, Reverend Father Aurelius Mendoza, Ramon Bravo and family, our retreat masters, Reverend Father Emmanuel Basas, Reverend Father Glenn Rivas, and to the family po of our classmates from Masbate, salamat po sa mga masasarap na pagkain at warm welcome. Reverend Father Edward Regore, Reverend Father Armando Orido, Reverend Father Philip Ebasco, Reverend Father Raymond Fajardo, Reverend Father Omar Oco, Reverend Father Eugene Lubigan, and Reverend Father William Parte. To the sisters of the Carmel of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, to the daughters of Mary's sisters, to the Mother Butler's Guild Seminary Chapter, and the Rosary Circle of Friends. To Miss Tess Belwang of Terrace Catering, who no longer charge the grazing table for our reception for our priests and professors. To Miss Patricia Boton, to the Caceres Commission on Communications, and our parents, family, and generous benefactors, and to the people we encountered along our journey, thank you po from the fullness of our hearts. Now we look at the image of our crucified Lord. For as St. Paul says in his letters, there is nothing I could boast of but my sins, which continuously pierce my Lord's hands and feet. But he also says that there is nothing we could boast of but the cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, the testament of his providential and merciful love and our salvation. Finally, we would like to give thanks to the woman whose life of complete surrender to God inspires us to be faithful to God's will despite the challenges and to be docile to our life formation. To the woman who directs to God all praise, humbles us to be grateful for everything we receive, for they are not deserved but God's gifts. To the woman who is always first to see our needs, wrapped us in her embrace, and came to provide our needs through the people God has sent. To the Blessed Virgin Mary, the Queen of the Most Holy Rosary, accept our works. May they be pleasing in your sight, and may they give glory to God, the Most High.
Once again, let us give a round of applause for Seminarian Jules Patrick Palencia. At this juncture, the graduates will now express their gratitude as they sing to us their Thanksgiving song. Rosary.
Virtue and wisdom of God, and your fiat of Gabriel's word, we, Joseph, your most chaste spouse, you raised our Lord in love. We come to you, our Mother, as we respond to your Son's call, despite our frail humanity, to make disciples of all nations, and so in glory with shouts of joy, our souls magnify the Lord as we sing, O Mary, Mother, Queen of the Rosary. Help us to serve with love and zeal after the heart of Christ, in the virtue and wisdom of God. O Mary, Mother of God, Queen of the Rosary, let your faith be our way to your Son's for people and the world, for people and the world.
And that concludes the 34th graduation ceremonies of the Colleges of Philosophy and Theology for the formation year 2023 to 2024 of the Holy Rosary Major Seminary. Congratulations and God bless.